I think it's very simple. We need to have a sign that says the best and brightest minds can come to the UK and should build their business in the UK. We should be the beneficiary of this. And so the question is, what do we do to change our global visa talent program to make the best talent want to come here? And I think there's a couple of things that make that really clear and easy. Right now, it costs about 750 quid to apply for the global talent visa. Let's make it free. Right now, if you apply, it's super opaque, it takes a long time. We can use AI far more efficiently to reduce that process to 7 days. What else can we do? Everyone with an existing H-1B in the US, let's just pre-authorize them. They've already been through the process. Let's give it to them already. And you're like, well, they've already got it. Why would they come to the UK? Well, they want to hire more talent, and they can't now because it costs 100 grand. So actually, they'd move their business. I had 30 plus entrepreneurs in the US message me saying, you know, London could be our next home. Wow, I haven't had that in a long time. So there's a series of steps. Capital gains tax. Why don't we say, hey, if you come to the UK on this global talent visa, we'll make 0% capital gains tax. Again, I like taxes where it just brings in money and there's no money going out the door. We wouldn't have had this revenue before. Saying, hey, if you come here, 0% capital gains tax. Look at Nikolai Storonsky and Revolut. If you have a Revolut built in London, the money that you make in revenue from the income tax of having thousands of people here is enormous. Give the capital gains tax to the founder away for free. It's the incentive to come here. There are so many...
Harry, there is a whole part of the country that will disagree with this, and a little bit like France, you've had Emmanuel Macron try these types of measures to have the open for business sign, encourage founders to come into France, but same politics at play, that the half of the country feels like it's been left behind. There are huge bills to pay, and to give a free pass to the so-called wealthy, it gets enormous pushback in political circles. So how do you conquer that?
Well, I mean, I don't think they're wealthy, bluntly. I think this is extremely talented young people who are earning, on average, $118,000 a year. You could say that's wealthy. I think that's crap, bluntly. If you live in London, you'll know that's not wealthy. That's bluntly what you need to live in London and welcome the hate of social media.
Around the set, but a lot of people across the country don't earn that sort of money. They're way, way lower. So they will be saying to you, well, they are actually wealthy versus how much they earn in regional towns across the country.
I see, I'm not pushing back at you, but when we've got a government that's bending over themselves to give a load of train drivers, who quite frankly the job could be automated, a £72,000 plus with a 3 or 4 day week plus massive holidays built in as well, and yet we don't want these ladies and gentlemen on a fraction more. It's the politics of envy has gone bonkers.
Yes.
And actually, do these people who are complaining not have children? Do they not wonder where their children are going to get jobs? They're going to get jobs from these incredibly talented immigrants coming in and building businesses. So I think it's just short-sighted.
What's the biggest factor here? Because you mentioned the cost of the visa. To me, it was all the extra bits of having immigration lawyers because the process was so complex anyway. There was that element. But it's the other bits for me, the incentive that if you make a business here, that you can actually take the profits home, not hand it over to somebody else. So which is the pointy end of the stick here that the government needs to address?
Do you know the honest truth is it's about vibes? I'm being serious. It's about vibes. It's about what did Elon Musk master in the election? He mastered vibes. He came on with a chainsaw. He said, we're cutting everything. And he crushed it on vibes. We have this negative doom loop around vibes that we just can't get out of. You put on Rachel Reeves, you put on Keir Starmer. I mean, it's not the most inspiring lineup, is it? You don't go, this is the place I want to build my business.
You know what's got good vibes? Monaco. In Monaco the other way, it's great. It's got very good vibes.
But this is what we don't understand, stay in the UK. It's like we are in a global war for talent. We're fighting Dubai. Dubai is an incredible place to build a business. They're doing everything they can to get great talent. We're fighting against Milan. There's a lot of tax incentives there. This is not us against the US. And I do feel for Keir. Like, Keir's got to fight against Trump in the H-1B visa problem here. And he's just welcomed him for a state visit. That's a tough messaging to go against. But if we're going to build London as an economic hub again, which we have lost the status of, sorry, I just saw the previous, totally lost the status of. We should have got you two on
together.
Absolutely.
I'm going to disagree with you, Harry. I think we're in the process of losing. I don't think we've lost it. I speak to so many people who want to base themselves here, who love it, dare I say, love the temperature compared with Dubai. They like the cosmopolitan nature of it, the liberal nature of the UK as well. I think there's a lot of reasons why capital wants to stay here as well. I don't think we've lost the battle yet as well. But we can agree to differ on that as well. What has Rachel Reeves got to do then? if you say she's going to reinvigorate her lineup, reinvigorate her speech, to galvanise that money to come and stay here and build?
I think the most important things are 0% capital gains tax for all people building here. I would change EMI schemes. They haven't been changed in years. Massively outdated. Essentially, they cap out at $30 million and $250,000 per person. It's just wildly outdated. And then I would say real transparency around the process of what it takes to get a global talent visa here. Those three things would make a massive difference, combined with a vibe shift, maybe a Lucozade for Rachel Reeves, pump up some energy before going on, would be a great shift.